Hello, welcome to your Soulprint weekly pick, your crystal reading for December 10 through 16. Alrighty. So today, the energy of all of these piles is really lovely. So, take a moment. We've got blue. I'm going to call this one cream and orange. It's a really pretty stone, and green. So take a moment. You may find that you resonate to one, two, or all three piles, and that's just perfectly fine. And let's get started, shall we? Okay. It's sort of beautiful, dusty blue. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay. Powerful cards, all. So the Ace of Wands tends to be about a new venture, a new way of life, a new beginning. It's also, strongly about the words you speak and the actions you take. This is about ideas. This is about, you know, um, sort of an entrepreneurial energy. The Eight of Wands is really about fast progress, very often after sort of delays or a more sluggish energy, if you will. But things are definitely moving ahead and moving forward. Now, the Ten of Pentacles here is interesting because the Ten of Pentacles is about, really good news, financial family stability. It is about prosperity. It is about inheritances. And it's followed by the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is sort of triumph, if you will, over adversity. It's about inner strength. It's about having mental clarity. Swords are about, your thoughts, your ambitions. And the Ace of Sword really is about, um, that kind of new beginning, that really powerful energy moving forward, inner strength. It can also be about the law, legal issues, legal documentation, that kind of energy. So this is sort of interesting. This is not going to apply to everybody, but it definitely feels like if your connection to the stone is, for example, that there is an inheritance that's been perhaps delayed, it's going to start moving forward quite quickly, and you're going to be able to um, create a new life or start a new life or have a new beginning. And the Ace of Swords talks about it kind of going through the legal channels and you having the kind of clarity that you need to have in order to be able to move forward in the most productive way. Now, that's just one interpretation. So the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords bracketing this tends to talk really about, clarity and strength and moving forward and putting actions to your words and words to your actions. Whatever has been slowed down, whatever hasn't been clearly communicated, wherever there is a feeling of, things just sort of dragging out, that's about to reverse. Things are going to start moving forward very, very quickly. And as a result, there's going to be that kind of abundance coming your way. This could also pertain to, for example, starting a new business. You have the idea, it's a brand new venture you're starting, perhaps things have been moving slowly, they're going to pick up, that's going to bring you the abundance you need. And there are some legal negotiations that have to be dealt with. Perhaps you need a business license. Perhaps you need to open a separate bank account. But either way, it's like the intellect and the brilliance come together to create a very lovely energy in the middle. It's always important to remember that a sword can cut two ways. And so there's always a cautionary note with um, with swords that you want to be aware of. It tends to bring forward not only your conscious thoughts, but sort of your subconscious thoughts. It allows you to find the highest truth, your highest authenticity. But this is really, really nice energy. So whatever this is about in your world, it definitely looks like it's a very positive energy moving forward. All right. It's a really pretty cream orange card. Here we go. Why did I flip all these cards backwards? I don't know why I did that. Okay, here we go. So I just what I'm saying is I picked the cards up kind of in reverse order that they initially were laid out in when when I got them. Okay, the Empress. The Empress, as we know, is about abundance. It is about growth. Sometimes it's actually about springtime, new beginnings. It can be about, additions to the family. It can be about, um, things finally coming together and that sense of abundance, that sense of new beginnings. The Five of Cups, followed by the Eight of Pentacles, is like a nice energy because the Five of Cups talks about sort of that disappointment, feeling like things haven't gone your way or not the way you wanted them to, or, like there's just been some real disappointments as you're trying to move forward. And it's a reminder that there are still two cups behind you, not only the three that have fallen. And so this is about, that recognizing that there is a period of disappointment or sadness, but at some point you have to kind of get back to work, get yourself refocused, and refocus on those two standing cups that is going to allow you to start moving forward and working hard to get what you want, but the potential is absolutely there. The Page of Wands, bless her soul, she always brings good news. It can be about work, it can be about family. Overall, it is just good news. So we've got the Empress reminding you that in some ways abundance is a state of mind and a state of timing. And so it's really important to not get caught up in the disappointment, but to focus on the abundance and the blessings. Knowing that you're going to be able to move forward in a way that brings more financial stability, more security, and more abundance. And the Page of Wands is letting you know that there is good news coming. So, in some ways, the energy of this feels sort of like you've been plugging along, you've got an idea, you're working towards it, you know it's going to bring you not only abundance, but happiness and contentment. It feels like this is where you should go next. This is your next step. And yeah, for sure, there have been some disappointments, but you're being reminded that abundance comes with hard work, and it comes with the right energy and the right attitudes. Don't focus on what is lost. Focus on what you want, not what you don't. And the Page of Wands is just letting you know what? There's some good news coming around the corner for you. So carry on. Get refocused and move forward, understanding that with the Empress at the beginning of the card spread, um, that energy is yours to kind of harvest and draw near. Okay. um it's yours to plant the seeds and allow them to grow. Very nice. And green. All right. Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Okay. All righty. So, the Judgment card is um it's a card in some ways of reflection. It can be a card of literally a judgment being passed, but mostly it is a card about karma. It is a card about karmic blessings coming your way, or a balancing of karma, or a balancing of a situation. And this card does not have any um, sort of like negative energy attached to it. In some ways, it is, it's not benign, but it is the natural course of events from actions. The Seven of Pentacles is about looking at your harvest, looking at your assets. It, in some ways, is about abundance coming your way. Sometimes it's read as sort of a disappointing harvest, but I don't see that. It feels very much like this is about looking at what you have, looking at your assets, figuring out what you want to do with them, and knowing that you have enough to move forward. In fact, you have enough that you even have some extra to share. Two of Cups, of course, is about that coming together with a partner. It can be a lover, it can be a business partner, a friendship, a family connection, but there's definitely an energy of a coming together of, two people who get each other. It feels like they're part of your tribe, okay? So let's look at this. If you are looking for employment, for example, there's going to be a judgment made based on your resume. The assessment is going to come through. And of course, the Six of Pentacles is also that quid pro quo card, right? So this could be being offered employment and accepting. And Two of Cups is saying, you know what, and you're moving into an area or a situation where there's going to be some real connection to the people that you're working with. This could be about making a decision to invest, making a decision to perhaps balance your assets in a way that is more supportive to your goals. And in there, you would need a partnership, whether it is you and the bank or the investment person, or perhaps you are pooling your resources with somebody else. And that requires a reassessment of, what goes where, what's the new budget, that kind of energy. So often think of the judgment card as decisions being made or evaluations. And the blessings of the judgment card is that it will bring you the karmic blessings or benefits that that you're looking for. So this is nice energy because this really feels like a forward movement taking you to a place where there is going to be much more sort of contentment and happiness. There's a connection to somebody and it feels right. It feels good. And again, knowing that with the Six and the Seven of Pentacles here, there is abundance flowing through you, most often through some sort of work. It can be through some sort of gift or charity. But either way, the judgments that are being made feel very much like they are in your favor. And there we have it. Alrighty. Thank you very, very much for being here this week. And I very much look forward to seeing you next week. Enjoy all of the abundance in all forms. Bye bye now.